Okay, hey, next up is our fire signs. I love doing fire signs. You guys are just so passionate and so feisty and so, taking the lead and so creative. And yes, well, for one, my rising is Aries, and your rising sign is who you present yourself to be. That's the person that people see when they first meet you. Is your rising sign. And then we grow into our sun signs as we get older and we mature. So I'm a rising Aries, and then my Mars is in Aries. So Mars is a planet of action. Mars rules Aries. So like I'm very energetic. I'm very passionate. I'm very driven. I have a lot. I'm a go-getter. So I definitely connect deeply with fire signs. I love fire signs. You guys are amazing. I say that because I just came out of air signs and they're not doing too well. So I want everybody to say a prayer for them. Their reading was a little bit heavy. I was not expecting that, especially from air signs. But couple announcements. For one, this is not my normal setup, as you can see. My ring light is broken, so that should be here on Thursday. I have on a pink wig. I can't get my hair done, so I'm trying out wigs. I'm actually really like I'm liking the wig life. I don't know why I didn't like experiment earlier. Um, that also working on memory for my phone. So I'm in test mode with a lot of like my technical and my systems, but by next week everything should be either back to normal or better. Um, And then happy Taurus season. We're in Taurus season. Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. So not only, we have your Taurus, which is an earth sign, it's very grounded, it's very stable, it's very, going by the book and things should be in order and focus, and their main focus is home and stability. But Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is love, relationships, and finances. So if you're feeling like this new kind of sense of urge to really um, co-create and live your life a certain way or look at your relationships a certain way or even your finances, like if you're feeling that shift and this new energy towards it, it's definitely the Taurus season coming in. It's definitely Taurus season. If you're not alone with it, fire signs, you're not. The deck that I'm going to be starting with is our goddess deck here. And this really just sets the tone and it sets the theme for the reading will be about. Really, seeing where you guys, your mind space is. Like I said, COVID is crazy. Like, I knew it was serious when I went to the post office and they had like this big plastic hanging down, separating the people from the workers, and then everything was covered in plastic, and then we all had to stand 6 feet apart. And that's when I was like, shit, this is real. Until I seen that, we had already had like the 8 o'clock curfew. I don't know where you're from, but I'm in Maryland, so we already had an 8 o'clock curfew kind of going. Which, I mean, I'm not curfew. What curfew? So most people are any out inner city family members. They don't care. They're running out of sleep. So I'm gonna start with it. With the goddess and Aphrodite, fire signs, love, love, love. Spirit, give me 3 cards for our fire signs. Give me 3 cards for who are y'all? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. 3 cards. They definitely make sure that you comment if you like the video, what can be improved. Don't talk about my sound or the video. I already told y'all that that stuff is coming in the mail. Don't play me. Okay, don't play me. Definitely subscribe for sure. Okay, Spirit, what messages do we have for our fire signs for the week? This is going to be the week of the 19th to the 25th. Week of the 19th to the 25th. First card out is time. I haven't pulled the time card. Wow. Okay, so for one, we have the number 3. 3 is all about manifestation, things coming to fruition, being the Holy Trinity as well, things being in mind, body, and soul, being in union and working together. But I cannot help but see that in this picture, this woman, she's looking back. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. Okay, she's looking back. And she's in white. Air fire signs. This is correlation to the past. Definitely correlation to the past, but it has like made you anew. You see what I'm saying? Like all of the dirt, everything that was, I don't want to sound cliche, but everything that you thought that really was like breaking you down and being so hard for no reason, like things in life that were going easy for other people were just so hard for fire signs. With time, it literally rebirths you. You're blooming with the seasons just like the earth signs. It's like fresh, it's like new, it's wise. You have time and you're understanding the importance of it, and you are capitalizing on the time that you have. Like you're not wasting time anymore. You feel like time has been wasted. It's now that you're looking back with disgust. Oh, look, second card out, knowledge. Okay, fire signs. Yeah, so this is this new form of wisdom, and in the knowledge, she has the owl, and the owl represents wisdom. Wisdom is literally on your side. Time is literally on your side. Fire signs, you went through a lot of growth. Then we have a lot of blue. You see how these cards are blue? And blue is all about peace. Like this, water. We think of water. Very tranquil. And that is the energy, even though fire signs, like I said, are very, very passionate and things like that. And typically, carry a lot of energy. Like with the party, sitting at the center of attention. They don't need, if they take care of their bodies, they don't need a lot of caffeine or like supplements. Like they naturally have a lot of energy. But you're just very tranquil right now in your approach to life. Because of the knowledge you have acquired from your time here on Earth. You realize everything doesn't have to be so fast-paced. Because you actually miss so many important steps in your life when things are fast-paced, when things are, when you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? Like a sire, very solid, like a solid tree. What the hell is that? Sorry, I never saw that screen on the phone. Spirit, give me one more card for thank you for our fire signs. Independence. Okay, fire signs. Lilith. Ooh. I'm studying her. So Lilith, we have Athena as well. Independence. Even if you're in a relationship, there is this birth of independence that you have, this knowledge, this awareness of the time. Whenever fire signs are watching this, I am getting a very old soul vibe. And like, I'm not saying, oh, independence, like I'm gonna get my own car kind of thing. No, like this is a certain level of independence where you are setting the tone for generations. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, this is like an old soul kind of vibe that I'm getting, because that level of independence brings forth a certain wealth that you are acquiring, and wealth all around, not just money, wealth in family and finances and health and friendships, relationships, like your knowledge of how all of these things intertwine and build wealth is actually making you more independent. That wasn't the goal, to be a completely independent person, because you are a very wise person. You know that you need people in order to succeed, but it's leveling you up. It really is. This is quite beautiful, actually. Quite beautiful. Fire signs. I'm getting very much of like a old soul type of feeling here. You're at peace with yourself right now. I keep seeing this two of cups. Soulmate energy, connections, deep relationships, deep friendships. And we have an Empress. Somebody can be pregnant. Somebody just looked at, as a very wise, intellectual, nurturing woman. I'm going to be doing the Celtic cross spread for this reading for our fire signs. Here's the deck a little shuffle. We got the Knight of Pentacles coming out, a little slow moving energy here. Slow moving with your finances, really. And then we have the Page of Swords that kind of popped out. So, yes, your finances are moving at more of a slow pace than normally, but there is this idea, kind of like you seen it on like a TV show or seen it on a social media, an idea that kind of interrupted your thought process. It's kind of making you, I don't know, invest in something new and not quicken the finances, but make them more where you can capitalize on it. Basically, you ran across a money idea. Fire signs. You ran across. I did that. Didn't I do that last week? Y'all must be dealing with some air signs. You're gonna cost some money idea. Because then we got what is this? We got the Six of Pentacles, which is all about balance with your finances and your wealth over being giving and being more generous. Like I said, you're focused on family, even though I don't have any family cards showing. Like I feel that wealth that you're building, you're focused on family, generations. Like you're thinking, your mindset is, you're like 10 years and up right now. Your mindset is not in the present. You're like, this is not gonna last. Some of you definitely want to move. I see the Six of Swords here. You want to move. You want to uproot your family and put them in a better position. I'm seeing that these cards are just kind of like flying out right now. We have the Judgment card that came out. I'm supposed to be doing the Celtic cross with all these cards, and this is the last card that I'm going to read, I promise. Okay, so the Judgment card. So this is all about the rebirth, getting a second chance in your, getting a second chance, you know, being reborn again, being able to have the keen and the wisdom and the knowledge, and having spirit come down and bless everything that you've been through. Like I said, the things that you thought that were really, kind of thought it was it. Like, job wasn't going well, career wasn't going well, relationships weren't going well, and now you literally have been, your life is made a 180, being born again. You're resurrected. You feel like you've been resurrected because you're definitely not the same person anymore. Okay, so what is, show me the fire signs for now. Oh, okay. So fire signs, you guys are feeling the Taurus energy because we have the Eight of Wands here, Eight of Rods. You're capitalizing on this. If you aren't, you will be, because this is for the 19th through the 25th, but you're going to capitalize on this new energy that Taurus season is bringing in. Like, you're going to be fast acting. You're taking action on all of these different signs that you see, on these different businesses that are making sense and they're fitting into the plan that you have for your life and your family. You're taking action on them. You know, you're not kind of like, you don't want to think about it too much, because you understand that when an opportunity now presents itself, you have to kind of capitalize it in the moment, right? What could hinder or what could help you? We have the Nine of Cups. This is all about wish fulfillment. You know, certain things coming to an end. You're looking, like I said, you're looking back at all your accomplishments, and you're pleased a little bit, maybe a little bit cocky, you know, what you've done. Yeah, you are. I mean, Aries, Leo. Yeah, you're a little bit cocky. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, I've been there, I've done that. I know what's good for me, and I know what's not good for me, right? Recent events in the past. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is not ironic that it comes out in the past, because he's literally looking towards the past. He's looking back at the things. This is a current project that you're working on, right? And you're looking back at all of the things that brought you to this place, that helped you plant these seeds, that helped you. And you're looking back and you're taking note about what went wrong, what went right, the situation, the people, the time of year. Like, you're taking everything into, you know, did you have a man? Were you single? You know, did you have an extra person? Like, you're taking into account everything that got you into this um, place in your life where you have planted these seeds. Like, they're literally getting ready to burst in this picture. So, in your subconscious, in your subconscious, you have the Six of Wands. In your subconscious, you're waiting. You're waiting for someone, or you're kind of waiting for an opportunity. You're waiting for a message. It's like you know someone has a certain key. You know, like you can't do this all your own. And you're waiting. You're just like you're literally waiting for spirit or someone to be like, hey, yeah, yeah. Like you just know that's how things work. What's on your mind right now? The Emperor. This is definitely your energy for sure. Fire signs, you are working in fully committed. Strength. This is the grandfather of the deck, I like to say. This person, like I said, is very wise. Represented here with the gray hair, he's very wise. Um, and he's very wise because of what he's been through. He's very keen to the experiences in life. This person is dependable. This person is trustworthy. This person is held in. You hold yourself at a high honor, and that's how people see you. Things in the near future. You have the Seven of Wands. There might be a little battle, a little tussle, some obstacles. I really don't see it being anything major. Like I said, the wisdom that you have now, fire signs, the wisdom that you are carrying within yourself. Like you look at his face, he's like, been there, done that, you know. And you see it coming. You see your obstacles coming. This is this wisdom, this knowledge that you have. You see your obstacles coming. But you have more good news on the way. Did a lot of spiritual work because I'm really feeling like this message in your subconscious that you feel like is coming. It's more of like a spiritual confirmation. And you know that for sure. I forgot the next card. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. So your approach and your belief in your actions right now. You have a lot of options. You got the Seven of Cups. You have a lot of options. You have your fingers, your hands in different pots, in different bowls, in different projects. Some of them are good and some of them can be an illusion, but you have a lot of different options and you're keeping your options open. And that is what is really that's what is gonna really kind of create the wealth. You can't have your hand in all just one cookie jar. Like sometimes when this card comes out, it's like, oh, it's an illusion, but no, this is you having options and knowing that that's needed to create the wealth that you need to do. You need to be exercising. You need to be kind of doing a lot right now. You need to kind of get that momentum going. I have this memorized, I swear. Okay, so your environment, your family, your friends. See what card comes out. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. Um, I wouldn't say that you guys are fighting a lot. I don't want to say that. I would really say, because it's a very low energy card from what I'm picking up from you guys, this is more so going to be just not seeing eye to eye. Like I said, you're seeing 10 years from now. The people around you, they're not. They're basically not seeing the big picture. So I think that's really what's going to kind of cause, they're kind of like at a they're kind of at like a 1 to 3 year plan trying to regain. And you're like, no, we need to be thinking about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what is really going to cause like a rest. Something that you need to know that you're not really paying attention to. Star card, Aquarius energy right here. That's all about inspiration and healing. You are inspired. Sorry, when things click, it clicks. You're not aware of how inspiring you are. You're it kind of blows by you. It kind of goes over your head. You don't realize how inspiring you are just as a person to people around you, and if people are paying attention, that you're actually helping to heal people. Those in your close knit circle. Not only do they look up to you, but they appreciate you as a person. Like it's just you. So I think you need to be more aware of that and make yourself a little bit not available. Yeah, a little bit more available. There might be somebody in your close friend zone who might need your attention right now. I'm feeling. And a possible outcome, mind you, energy is fluid, it can change. Possible outcome is the King of Swords, um, which I absolutely love because this King of Swords energy is going to feed off of all of this, having all these different options right now, what you can do with your time. The King of Swords energy, this man, look at him, he knows exactly where he wants to go, where he's going, how he's going to get there, how much it's going to cost, who he needs to bring along, what they need to do, eat, drink, sleep, all of it. He knows. So this is a good card to have in your near future. That means I wouldn't say more so you're having uncertainty, but I would say that a lot of all of these options of how you want to go about your life and creating the life that you want, some of them are going to fall to the wayside, but it's going to bring you a lot more clarity. That makes sense. So, um, fire signs, you guys are not all up in your emotions. You're kind of into the bag, yeah, but you're wanting to really live life on your own terms, and you want it to benefit everyone around you. You don't want to be selfish with it anymore. And I think, and this is showing that that is what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing the right thing. I'm going to end it with the Angel Answers deck. And look, as soon as I break the cards, it says yes and take action. I could just leave the reading right there. I feel like those two cards are definitely the strong points in what your reading is giving you. Let me close it out because this hasn't done a 30-minute reading in a very long time. And I think because I took a break from my readings and like I've been studying, and anytime I take a break, I'm always in like student mode, and it's so much for me to give out information while I'm receiving it. And I just come back and I'm always able to like read the cards better than I did the time before. Spirit, give me two. I mean, if you want to give me three, give me three. Give me two cards for our fire signs for the week of the 19th through 25th. First card out is meditation brings answers, which I feel like you guys have already been doing. I really do. Like, I don't have the High Priestess here or anything like that, but we have the Emperor. Very solid, structured person. That kind of wisdom only comes from listening to spirit, co-creating the spirit, being very aware. And it says let go. Let go of your need to know. Even though you are very wise right now, you have a lot of knowledge. Let go of your need to know about how it's going to play out. Because I feel like from that card and the energy surrounding it, you're trying to control about how things should play out. Yes, you have a goal, but the plan will always change. The plan will always change. Time's fluid. Things will always change, but the goal will remain the same, correct? Alright, fire signs, that's all I have for you guys. I really hope that y'all have a good week. Remember to like and subscribe to this video. I promise I will have a better setup next week. Promise. I'm actually kind of feeling the webcam a little bit though. Kind of feeling the webcam a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not the best picture, but kind of feeling it a little bit. Okay, cleaning up my mess. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to have your full reading. Like, say, if you want to do the Leo or the Sagittarius, the individual horoscopes, there in my Patreon page. You can click on the link in the description box. That's all I got. See y'all next week. Bye.